So, what's up guys? Just to follow up on yesterday's video or today's video, depending on when we post it, we'll see. I don't know. Took me forever to get this thing set up. So anyways, I'm glad I finally got it and glad we're here now. So I took notes. Gonna answer a few questions from the post itself. I know I'm a little bit corny, but I do follow up. All right, so one of them, and you guys can call me out if I miss any. What do I use the monopod for? Jib, that's for you, Jeff, I got you. Invert, is it easy to invert? How do I go low? Second thing is, how heavy is this? Is it too heavy? Am I gonna go to the chiropractor? No, not too bad, see? All one-handed. And then how do I attach it? So let's get to it. How do I attach it will come first. Well, first, I mean, obviously this isn't on. You guys think this probably looks crazy right now because it's freaking out, but it is balanced depending on the day. So anyways, here it is. We got Pilot Fly. Well, let's show this off. So Pilot Fly Adventure, that is literally just the base, this part right here, where the battery is. So these arms come right off. We'll get that in here. So if I take the arms off, and yes, I literally did mic myself, so you guys can probably see it right now. But I don't care. This is a videography group, and if I didn't do it with good audio, you guys would kill me, so sorry. Okay, this is the Pilot Fly Adventure. That's it, right? Now we have the monopod as well. I'm gonna walk up and show you guys the bottom of this. So, all separate. This is the only complete piece of the set, right? This is the Adventure. Now I do have a cage. This is the A7R3 on a cage. And it actually, I'll show you, it's got a little quick release for it. So there's no bottom plate that you would normally attach the gimbal to. That whole piece is removed, and Pilot Fly sells a quick release adapter, and that screws into the cage. So it's mounted on the cage right now. All right, so how do I mount the monopod? Monopod is mounted right here. And hopefully you guys can see this pretty well, but we've got, in here, we've got a 3/8/16, two of those, and a 12, I'm sorry, what is it? Quarter 20s, two quarter 20s. So the battery goes in the bottom of this little base. And yeah, so that's the Pilot Fly. Yeah, so this monopod right here has a 3/8/16 on it, and I just very easily screw this into here. All right, and now we're attached, we're good. I can turn this on and it will work. So might as well go ahead and do that. And get back in position. All right, so here we go. I kind of just, yeah, see, it is balanced, I promise. Turn it on. And there we go. So I could use it like this if I wanted without the arms. It would work just fine. I could use it without the monopod too if I decided that's what I wanted to do. This is just what I like. Why do I want to use it with a monopod? I'll show you. So this monopod's really cool. It's a 6-section. Walk up and show you guys. Okay, so as you guys just saw, A7R3 cut out on me. No idea why. I have backed it up now. I'm shooting on my Atmos Ninja, no, not the Ninja. Yeah, I guess it is the Ninja Inferno. Boom, and I'm recording. So on it, it's external and I can see it. So that's not happening again this time, but it's gonna be kind of funny. I'm gonna look like an airline instructor because I'm gonna be showing you things in the video, and it's gonna be my audio from yesterday, but I'm gonna be showing you right now. So we'll cut to that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 sections, but there's actually 6 things in the middle. So, Or maybe it is a 5 section, I have no idea. Don't quote me on that, guys. So it goes down to, you know, about 3 feet. And then each of these come out. Usually what I do would be 1, 2, and then 3. And then that's the height that I like to use it at. Obviously this doesn't, what does this accomplish? Well, I pick these guys up and it's got just a little, oh, pilot fly is not very happy about that move there. Shut up. All right, maybe I shouldn't have turned him on. We're gonna turn him off. All right. So on the base here, we just have a little rubber end. You guys can see this just pops and clicks out. There we go. A couple of cool things about this is this piece has it locked down, so there's actually a ball head in this right here. Ball head. Yes, I think you can see. And this is the adjustment knob. It's going to squeeze in this little hole. And then we have a twist knob here that will tighten it. If you wanted, you could have this and the ground. Don't set it down like this now because it's loose, but you can use it like this. All right, pilot fly, chill out, man. Okay, so yeah, you could use it like this if you want, and I'm recording on this, so I'm gonna post this with it, so you guys are actually gonna be able to see kind of what I'm doing here. Oh, I think I have it all the axis is locked. All right, so I'm gonna have to pause this and come back here in a minute because I'm gonna have to fix it on my phone. But you can see if you did want, you can leave the base with the legs down. Now just remember you don't want to let go because you're gonna lose a camera. But anyway, so what I'll do, you just screw this little piece back into the base. It kind of wedges itself in this little hole, and then you just tighten this little knob, and that is the final little locking piece. This thing will sit all day like this, super nice. I love the monopod itself. You have 6 sections. This is the lowest one. I've got another one, but like the lowest it goes is here, and there's only 3 sections. So what I like is the adjustability. You've got like 6 inches here for your first adjustment, and this is the full length of this. It's not big. And then obviously at the base, this is the biggest, but it's also the thinnest, right? So I would be concerned about setting too much weight on this one, especially if it were all the way up. Let's see how high it goes. I don't actually use this high, ever. But for reference, I think you guys can see this. That's how high it goes. And again, if I wanted to, I would just put this down. I don't actually use the legs down. I use it like this, and I kind of put a little bit of weight pushing down into the floor, so it's not like moving around too much. But yeah, so same little deal. I'll show you guys this on the video, and you can see what that looks like. Again, the pan and tilt is locked, so that's why it's not looking anywhere. But you get an idea of what it does. And great for slider moves. You can use this at a wedding all day. Just kind of sit here like this. You don't have to do anything. It makes it super nice. Events, stuff like that is great. Yeah, like I said, I never put the legs down, but because you have a more limited range. For me, I can lower this all the way down here until it slips like that. I don't know if y'all can see, but it just slipped. At some point, there's an angle that it doesn't work, but for everything in here, you can get it done. Now let's lower this. Like I said, because I don't trust the thinness of this, I don't really use it, and I don't really use this, honestly. Good height for real estate, in my opinion, is right in this area. That's about waist height for me. little bit less than my light switches. So there you go. And yeah, so what I would probably do if I were using this, man, oh, my phone. So my phone is recording this camera, hi. So that's annoying, but I have to fix my settings. I don't have my remote on me right now. So anyways, yeah, so monopod, I have my Ronin S like this, Crane 2. This isn't just like a pilot fly deal. They all have 1/4-20 screws in the bottom, and I just mount them on the monopod. So, all right, let's bring the legs back out. So that's our first cool thing about the monopod. I kind of touched on why I use a monopod, just for those little slider type movements. And also because when I go in a house, I get to set it down. And really, what's better than that? So it allows you just to set it down anytime. I use the Ronin M for way too long, and not being able to set it down kills me. Oh man, and you had to have a tuning stand when you wanted to set it up. And anyways, this thing doesn't come off. I always leave the A7 III on this camera. I'm sorry, on this gimbal. It's just easier that way for me. I bought the A7 III to keep it on a gimbal. That's just me. And yeah, and you can use any adjustment in between. You don't have to pull it up all the way. So if I wanted each of these to be halfway, you know, then there you go. And I think I mentioned it already, but this is probably, I don't even think this is 3.5 feet. This is probably 3 feet right here, maybe a meter. I don't know. So we've got the 4th axis gimbal, and you can see I'll show the clips of me shaking this, so y'all can get an idea of actually what this looks like, because it looks like it moves a lot, but not in camera. It's crazy. It really is nuts. Okay, so one more piece about this, and then I'll drop the monopod and show you guys maybe something else. I don't know why that's acting like that. It must be this little piece. So this is something I'm gonna unscrew anyways. And I don't do this often, but let's say you wanted to use this monopod without the legs. You can do that, and you don't have to buy anything separate. It actually all comes together. So there's the legs. And I think you can even buy attachments to use like small little tripods like this, and just use the legs as a tripod with like a little adapter or something. So, and then vice versa on this. I'm going to turn this off so I can show you the base. This just has a little attachment in here. And what you can do, I actually love this about this. All of these ends pop into here. And I should have gotten those out. Maybe when I pause this, I will do that. But these ends fit in here, so I can use this without legs. If I was going hiking or, you know, whatever, didn't want the legs. Again, you can fold the legs up, but I will say it does reduce some weight. But then you lose the ability to make it stand. So you got a couple of factors to weigh. I just leave them on. It's not a big deal to me. It's not that much extra weight. I'm not needing a chiropractor. It just kind of is what it is. So we'll screw this in, but I did want to show you guys that's an option. It's really freaking cool, I think. The last little piece on this is this little blue adjustment knob. All the adjustment knobs are blue, minus the little twist lock. And you can see we have lock and unlock. And so we'll twist, unlock and lock, sorry. So to unlock it, we twist this way. And this, even if you twist it all the way undone, at least I don't know, but I don't actually do it. This just allows you to basically pan this freely. So it kind of releases the legs and the top half. So if I wanted to, I can keep this in the ground. And so what I would use this for would be, I would unlock both of these, the little ball head, and I would unlock this, and then you've literally got, all right, I gotta do it just so I can show you guys. So if I don't do it now, and I already mentioned it. You guys are gonna be pissed. I get it. I understand. You guys probably think I'm crazy. I am. I am indeed crazy. That's fine. I accept it. Okay, let's just go to my height, because I've actually done events like this in the past. So I twist this little knob up. Hopefully the iPhone's catching this. Twist the twist lock. I know you guys can still see me there too, but anyway. And now we'll turn the pilot fly back on. Okay. And now I can, and I'm recording on this now. Remember guys, the damn thing is still locked. So anyway, yeah, but if you guys can kind of understand that it'd be a nice little slider. And again, like let's say that there's a fire back there for whatever reason, and in the fireplace, and yeah. So yeah, if it were me, I would probably start here, and I would push this in, and you can kind of choose your own little pace to do this at. My videos tend to be 2 minutes-ish, so I don't want to take forever to make this movement. But you can take as long as you want, people. That is up to you. You have a decision to make. All right, you guys just saw it zoom in. That is because I turned on the tilter. So let's turn it back right here, and I'll walk it over to you. Right here we have the Nucleus M, and that's this little guy. This is my grips. So I have 2 grips. This comes with other grips that attach up here, but I switched them out. They have nice rosette mount adapters, and so I just say, so does the Tilta Nucleus M grips, and so I just attached it right there. Makes it for a great little way to carry things. Super nice. Feel like I'm dancing with someone, and if you want, we too can dance. Yes, 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 I am single. I don't know how, but I am. All right. Yeah, I know. All right, here we go. So we'll twist this back around. You guys can see this is on. Hopefully you can see this is on. And I've got a little twist knob up here, right? And I might switch back to the other camera footage so you can see. Maybe I'll put them together, you know? One thing I'm not good at, editing video. I got people for that. If you want to be my people, give me a call today. 469-307-1295. That really is my phone number. All right. So that's that. Now you're supposed to, you have record control. If you had a Red camera or Canon C100, whatever, you can click that and it does light up. It does actually work. I hit up Tilta for this, and the cables don't work with A7 III, A7R3, none of the new ones, A9, but I do believe it works with the A7R2, A7 II, A7S2, all the 2s, and the 65, 63, and 6000. So if you're one of those people, you're in luck. I'm not. I tried out 3 different cables and none of them worked. Last piece of little gear on here is the Tilta Nucleus N. So I do just have one focus motor on here, or focus zoom iris motor. I think it's $150 if you buy it alone. If I were to do this rig one more time, I would save a lot of money and buy just this, which is, like I said, like 150, maybe I think it's 150, 250, 229 for the whole thing, which is a great deal, it really is. Yeah, 229 I think, so 150 for just the camera. I'll spit this out at some point. And then 250 for this one, which is all you need. And you could still use the grip that Pilot Fly comes with. So, and it would hold your remote. That would fix the tilt and pan problem that I'm having right now. So, okay, well, you know what? I have my stuff over here. I'm gonna go fix the problem so I don't have to cut this. Okay, so here's my little Pilot Fly remote. Hello, Pilot Fly. Okay, it connected. I'm on AL. That means axis locked or all locked, whatever you want to think that it means. That's what it means, okay? And then if I just hit this little mode button, it's going to take me into follow mode, which is F. I wonder how they thought of that. F for follow. I don't want to be in follow. I want to be in double tap. 1, 2, P mode. PL actually, which you would think would mean pan lock, but it doesn't. It's not what you think it is. It indeed means tilt lock and roll lock. It means pan only, basically. So the opposite of what you think. I've got this set up to single tap, brings it, I guess it fixes the tilt, so I don't know. Double tap fixes some of the things, and then triple tap actually brings it back to the home point, which the home point is what I wanted. I'm gonna turn this off now. Okay, so, and again, this little remote right here, it fits in the grip that comes with it. So I would, if this were me, I would have this here, and I would have a motor adjustment here. Okay, so the question now is, why, Zach, do you have the N if you bought the whole kit for the M, and this is basically just wasted, and so is the fizz that it comes with, and the other pieces of the $1,000 kit? That is a great question, actually, for which I have one answer, and that's because this conveniently is powered by it can be powered by a 5-volt micro USB, and this indeed is powered by micro USB, but there's no data transfer through this micro USB, and so at least not through my micro USB. Let me lock this. And yeah, so there is no data transfer. So Pilot Fly has in here a looks like a 14 to 15 volt output. So it's outputting up to 15 volts. Right now it's outputting 14.7. It kind of depends on how much work I'm giving the motors, and it kind of balances out with the motor up here. So we got 3 motors that it's got to power, and it's got to power this. So it kind of just does whatever it can, you know. But it's usually around 14 volts. So this can be powered with as little as 5 volts, and so that does really well. This could probably pull any lens. And again, the reason I'm not using the motors is because they require a D-tap power source, both of them. They're like twice as heavy. I tried to rig this whole thing up. Pilot Fly was not happy with me. I broke it. Forever have broken this tilt motor, but as you can see, it's working. It's working well. Okay, so finally, I'm gonna answer a few more of the questions. I talk way too much, guys. I'm so sorry, and I'm thankful that you're watching this. You know, it's just, it really warms my heart to have people to hopefully show something. If not, I'm just talking to myself here, and that's okay too. I do it all the time, but I would like to show someone this. Okay, so we'll probably switch you guys over to this camera now, and we'll show you what this looks like. I think that both of the Sony cameras are about to give out because I'm at 25 minutes of recording, and so I'm gonna have to listen for that and adjust accordingly. So here we go. You guys can see the 2 cameras in front of you. I'm stuck behind the wall. I'm on manual focus. There we go. I'm gonna pop you guys back to that camera real quick. I do usually pop these guys up. That way it doesn't get in the way of my legs, because it definitely will if you don't put them up. I've always, like, you know, definitely knocked it with my leg a few times, because this is kind of my range of movement. And yeah, so what I do, pop here behind this little corner and pull out. Very nice, very nice. And that would probably finish the clip there. And okay, so I'm gonna check all the cameras, make sure my iPhone's still recording, because I don't even know what's going on with that. And I'll catch back in a minute. So, I managed to kind of miss a couple of these questions. So, with 25 minutes of video, might I add. Is it heavy? It's not that heavy. I wish I could weigh this. I probably can. I will get a scale out. We'll weigh that in a minute. Okay, what if I needed to go lower than 3.5 or 3 feet? I really don't think this is 3.5 feet. How easy would this be to invert? Well, we have to ask the pilot fly, because I don't think that it really wants to go inverted, but oh, he was not too upset with that. So thank you, pilot fly. Now, if it were me, I would probably just end up using it like this, like a standalone Ronin M or any of the others out there. I can't really see what I'm doing, so hopefully I'll put the recording in here so y'all can see what this looks like, because I'm not trying at all to be stable. This is that same move without, okay, this is inverted and handheld without the 4th axis gimbals. Okay, that worked out well. I guess it looked like it. So what about really low? Because I would have to be below 3 feet to need this at any time. And one thing I can do is pull that out. Ooh, wrong way. That's scary. Pull that out and pull. Oh, wrong way. That's oil on my fingers now. Great. I'm used to unscrewing and screwing them in regularly. So now I have some extra reach. We're gonna go real low and answer that question. I'm gonna play the video from the camera I'm holding. Y'all can look and see where this is. And I'll probably do like this, just so I'm stable. 1, 2, 3. These are my steps. 4 step. 5 step. 6. And stop, right? Okay, so we can hold the whole rig like this. Hopefully my 3/8/16 mount is strong enough. I prefer mounting it with the larger screws than the smaller 1/4-20s, but that's just me. Okay, so I answered invert. I answered weight. I mean, honestly, anyone that says that a gimbal is too heavy with a camera, I don't know what to tell you. Don't do this then. I mean, you see what they're doing for movies? Like, the stuff is heavy. It's not gonna be light. If you wanna make little films, use your Osmo camera. I'm sorry to be frank, or forward, very forward, but that's the truth. Honestly, the way I see it, use your Osmo Mobile 2 if that's what you wanna do, or Osmo, whatever they call it now. That's all you. But I'm gonna be using this. This is my Osmo, my version of your toy. And, you know, I wanna make good movies, videos. You can make regular ones. Sorry. You know, I'm a nice guy, but sometimes when people ask stuff like that, the Ronin S is too heavy. Shut up. Honestly, who are you? Don't make videos then. Sorry. Wow, all right. Anyway, I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. Maybe I'm an asshole. All right, so again, 4th axis grip. I answered the question, why do I have a monopod? Monopod so I can set it down. We're gonna do 2 little things here. This is gonna be regular pulling into the room, kind of my glide, slide, twist. What'd he say? The glide, slide, twist, boy. Oh, damn. All right. And secondly, why do you use the monopod if you just want to set it down? That seems crazy, Zach. It is. But I have one more thing I can do with it, and I'll show you an example. So again, my usual height. We'll do the same shot at this height now. And you guys are gonna watch from this camera. Hello. And I hold it like this. I could hold it here, but I'm too tall for that, at least right now. So maybe when I shrink. So same little move. Nice little twist here. Glide, slide, and twist. What'd he say? The glide, slide, and twist. Damn. Okay. I said, okay. Yep, and again, my legs are up. This is how I use it. I'm kind of putting a little bit of force with this hand into the ground so it doesn't kind of like twist and make like a little vibration noise or action. So anyways, pushing down, and then this one kind of just controls the twist of it. So I turn there and boom. And then I'm gonna leave it on this camera so you guys can see how this thing acts, because I think you're gonna be surprised with the results based on how this looks, you know? Now, if I did want to be super precise, sometimes I do this for like bathrooms. If the door is like here or here, let's say that this is the door. My sink in this door is gonna be literally right here. My cabinet extends out and I've got a shower, right? You guys can see, hi Zach's hand. Okay, so again, cabinets, we have our little walkway, and that's gonna be to the shower. So right where that ottoman is, that's our shower, right? So this chair is in the way. We're gonna be revealing outside of the shadow, or the shower, the cabinet, blah. Here we go. So this is what I would do, a little twist, start to show inside of the bathroom. We've got the sink in frame. Sink's gonna be fireplace. Push that forward. And now I'm just lucky here because this isn't really a cabinet. I would have zoomed into that cabinet really closely. One thing is, I think stability on a wide angle 12 millimeter is kind of hard to judge when you're zoomed out at 12 millimeters. The in-body stabilization kind of compensates when you're that wide and you can't really see. So now I'm at 24 millimeters. We're gonna do the same damn thing, and a zoom and a twist. All right, all the shots, just so y'all know, are gonna be unstabilized, straight out of camera shots. The way that I shoot, this is auto ISO right now. I am shooting at 60 frames per second. This is 1080. I'm gonna downsample. These two cameras are shooting in 4K, so I can zoom, hopefully. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I did a couple examples. I'm so used to just ending it right afterwards, I almost cut this clip, so that wouldn't be good. Yeah, I think I answered all of these things. Now Jeff wants to see a jib. I want to go upstairs and show him that. And so I might angle the cameras up for a second so y'all can see. I'll kind of give you a little bit of a preview if that doesn't turn out well. Again, what we would do, switch it into inverted mode. And what I would do, and I've done this before, up on those on the stairs, and I'll show you guys. I'll just hold it way down here and crane this thing in, right? It's kind of like a, what is this like? Who knows? I don't even know. But yeah. Ah! Ah! All right, I know, I'm super nuts. Wow. Y'all want to see what this actually looks like? Ready? This is the third swing. Swing and a miss. And up. Okay, and that'll cut those clips. Okay, so hopefully y'all don't witness a camera dropping. I've done this before, but again, hopefully you don't. So here we go. Gonna extend the camera. This is for you, Jeff. If I break this, you owe me an A7 III and probably whatever else falls with it. So hopefully my screws will work. All right, I'm already recording on this camera. You guys, I know I'm gonna catch a lot of shit for this. But yes, I have indeed done this before. I am a professional, don't try this at home. That's what I like to think, at least. I'm going fishing. All right, so again, if I had my tilts unlocked, golly, this is what I would be doing. And a little bit of a pan. Yeah. Yep, and again, good old tilt, locked. So I am stuck showing you guys a pan video. And, oh, that's, so this does go one more further. I'm not gonna try that. Don't try this at home. And a nice swing of the wrist. And we're back, boy. Yep. And just like that. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. This is Photography by Sprouse, Dallas, Texas. Check me later, boy.